Joseph Watson, former alumni of InfoWars. Now, he's got his own thing. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. It's called something. Anyway, he still releases these videos. I saw this one go up. They think you're stupid. Oh, hey, Jungles. I haven't heard much about him other than his cooking. Look, okay. Paul Joseph Watson intentionally puts out content like a picture of rubbish food to make people retweet him and mock him, right? He's playing you like a flute. Don't fall for it. He's playing you like a fiddle, all right? Don't fall for the food pics. He's doing it to wind everyone up. Anyway, he's done this video. They think you're stupid. So let's get into this and see what this is all about. Can we just? This is pretty dated now, in terms of like internet culture stuff. Like, this is kind of a bit dated. You know, the vaporwave aesthetic.
You know that great reset thing you keep hearing about? You know, that technocratic agenda to exploit COVID to centralise economic power and transform society into a social credit score, hyper-surveillance, transhumanist dystopia? Yeah, that...
Seems legit. Seems legit.
Well, it doesn't exist. The New York Times said so. I mean, the World Economic Forum literally celebrated the Great Reset on the...
Building future resilience to global risk.
The same day the New York Times published this article, Time magazine devoted an entire issue to it, but it still doesn't exist. Just like this video from 2 months ago of Justin Trudeau heralding the coronavirus.
Wait, if it's this big conspiracy, why would they just admit it as plainly as that? Like, I'm presuming what we're seeing there is like the press is sort of pushing back against the more unhinged aspects of it. I don't really know much about the Great Reset.
Pandemic as an opportunity for a reset doesn't exist.
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset. This is our chance to accelerate our pre-pandemic efforts to reimagine economic systems.
He never said that. It was all just one empty conspiracy theory.
We're seeing a lot of people fall prey to disinformation, and if conservative MPs and others want to start talking about conspiracy theories...
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset.
Conspiracy theory...
Look, I don't want to go to bat for Justin Trudeau here because I don't really like Justin Trudeau. But I just want to point out that someone saying that it's a chance for a reset, that doesn't mean it's this great reset thing that he's talking about. Like, what? Yeah, he said reset. That's it. Conspiracy proven. And yeah, I think that like there does need to be some restructuring somewhere, right? Like, the economy got absolutely wrecked by COVID. You know, it's like the end times. Saying reset put Yeah. Anyway, let's continue.
This pandemic has provided an opportunity for a reset.
Conspiracy theories.
Reset.
Conspiracy theories.
Reset.
Conspiracy theories.
I mean, Dr. Strangelove...
What the hell was that?
He literally endorses in his own book, which is called COVID-19, The Great Reset, implantable brain chips that can read your thoughts.
As capabilities in this area, determine the likelihood of criminal activity, assess guilt, or even possibly retrieve memories directly from people's brains will increase. Suggesting Minority Report pre-crime programs. The globalist... Wait. I thought this was an excerpt from the book. Hang on, look how dishonestly this is put together. Listen.
Which is called COVID-19.
Okay, so he's showing us the book. He's showing us the book. So one would presume, Listen.
Great Reset, implantable brain chips.
So you would think he showed us the book. You would think that the next picture or the next thing you see, if we're going to talk about this, would be like an excerpt from the book. But it's not. This looks like some sort of news article about the book. Look, he also makes clear implantable microchips will be a cornerstone of transhumanist agenda. I couldn't even tell you. This is so far removed. Like, I don't even know what this is. It's just text from some article, but it is not the book. Obviously, look at the way it's written.
Chips that can
So
read
dishonest.
your thoughts. And the onset of Minority Report style pre-crime programs where you're deemed guilty before you've even committed a crime. He admits that COVID is not an existential threat, but that it's an opportunity for technocrats to reorder society via a Great Reset. The World Economic Forum publishes regular promo videos hyping the Great Reset, but it still doesn't exist. That is, if you're criticizing it. If you praise it, then suddenly it does exist, and it's a good thing. Because by redistributing wealth as part of the Great Reset, our beneficent overlords are going to fix inequality and help the little guy. Because globalist technocrats are really into helping the little guy. I mean, it's worked wonders so far. Amazon profit up 100%. Walmart profit up 80%. Target profit up.
I find that like people like Paul's politics are very incoherent. You know, like they're kind of they're critical of like technocrats and, you know, whatever, like the big boys, the big billionaires. They're critical of all that. But I don't really get a sense of like a meaningful concern for the working class. You know? There doesn't seem to be any meaningful concern or thought process there in terms of like protecting the working class or helping the working class out. Like what is it? You know, what is their prescription or policies or even just a broad overview of how they think society should be run? Right?
80%. Lowe's profit up 74%. Microsoft, Facebook, Apple, Google stock at record high. Small businesses 21% closed. Revenue for the rest down 30%. Wow, so helpful. Thanks to lockdown, the CEOs of these companies have seen their personal wealth increase by tens of billions, while small businesses have lost over 200 billion. While cabbies in the UK are on starvation wages. But yeah.
Yeah. That's bad. I agree. I totally agree. Maybe, but the thing is like, yeah, doesn't that show that there needs to be like, you know, no, Paul, I don't want it to have a great reset. Like that obviously terrifies you, whatever that is. But surely this is proof that there needs to be some sort of restructuring of the way that society is set up, right? Like. Yeah, exactly. It does sound like we need some sort of... Well, don't call it a reset. Restructure. Because he doesn't like the word reset. Apparently the word reset means you want to implant microchips in everyone's head and arrest them for precog crimes like in Minority Report or something. Like, I don't even know.
This Great Reset sounds like a worker's paradise. Oh yeah, and you know all those rules they made? Lockdowns, face masks, social distancing. Yeah, well, apparently the technocrats who...
Wait, oh, sorry, Zap. If you could put... there's no way for me to allow people to send links in my chat. I don't think there is anyway. If you put it in the React section of my Discord, I'll bring it up. Thanks for finding it, though.
Read them, don't have to abide by them. Do as we say, not as we do. Some Karen will screech at you in the street for not covering up, but Dianne Feinstein is apparently exempt indoors. Intelligence agencies are using...
Okay, oh yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Cell phone networks to spy on...
What's this? Government spies are tracking Brits' movements to check if they're complying with lockdown. Oh, thanks for posting it. Oh my god! Wait! Hang on! Oh my god! It's his article! He wrote that article that he showed! That's his article! Oh my god! It's his own article! So he wrote the article, showed it in his video, but acted like that was an excerpt from the book. Oh my god, that's so dishonest. That's so dishonest. How can you cite yourself like that? You can't just cite yourself. That don't work like that. Yeah, you don't need sources when you can just make up your own. You can't cite yourself in a video that you're doing. That is the literal definition of the source. Trust me, bro. That is the literal definition of that meme. It's referencing, yeah. Oh yeah, I know that you said that in the book because this article says so. You wrote that article there. Yep. Trust me. Jesus Christ. Thanks for finding that to those that found it. That's fascinating. High school level debate strats. Oh my god, that's incredible.
Pleb lockdown compliance. You're being told to cancel Thanksgiving, but Governor Gavin Newsom can dine with California Medical Association lobbyists inside a fancy $350 a meal French restaurant in violation of his own COVID-19 protocols he set for everyone else. And Lori Lightfoot can attend a pro-Biden street party while issuing stay-at-home orders to everyone else. The people who know the most about COVID aren't afraid of it at all. Interesting. Meanwhile, police in Australia are telling people they can't walk their dogs. They think you're stupid. Justin Trudeau, a normal Christmas is out of the question. But wait, the technocrats say that if we behave ourselves, they'll let us out of lockdown for a whole 5.
Jesus Christ. I just like... I'm just so tired of all this misinformation about COVID. It's kind of like...
B-O-O-E-Y.
What the hell is that? Hey! CIA! Thank you very much for the $5 donation. Baba Booey. Is that a warning? But no, seriously, thanks very much for that. I appreciate it. Are you warning me? It's almost like the different rules for rich people. Yeah, this is the Sun. This is the Sun. This is like a right-wing tabloid. This is Murdoch Press. I can just tell from the fonts. One of my things, I feel like I'm fairly able now to tell what publication we're looking at just based on the fonts that we're dealing with. Never trust the Sun.
Days over Christmas. Thank you, globalists. How gracious of you. We're so grateful.
We had lockdown for other religions' festivals. Yes, we did actually.
Well, Diwali.
Why should the Christians get it easier? Seriously, why should we? Why should we be the ones that have to have our festival saved when we didn't do that for other religious festivals in the last few weeks?
Because we're a Christian country, you utter spoon. COVID-19 doesn't...
Oh, okay, right. Well, coronavirus then will go, oh, should we infect all... Oh, no, hang on a sec. We're in a Christian country. We're in a Christian country. We can't possibly infect all these people on Christmas as it's a Christian country. Like, what sort of stupid logic is that? And it just demonstrates that underlying bigotry that people like Paul Joseph Watson have. Because he didn't say a peep when other religious holidays were restricted. It's only now it's Christmas that he's kicking up a fuss. And we're not a Christian country. What does it mean, Christian country? Yeah, exactly. It sounds like he's advocating for a theocracy. Oh my god.
Doesn't give a flying fuck about Christmas. If we have to make compromises this year, so be it. Oh, you mean like you didn't give a fuck?
I mean, it's true. What Piers said is true.
He doesn't give a flying fuck about Christmas.
It's
if
true.
We have to make compromises this year, so be it. Oh, you mean like you didn't give a fuck about your son attending a super spreader Black Lives Matter protest? You said you were proud of him. So if we go round to Granny's on Christmas Day, eat the turkey, trash her house, and then set fire to it, that'll make it okay, right? Matt Hancock says hugging will be...
Yeah, that is just literally... That's like whataboutism. Matt
banned this Christmas. Fuck off!
Your arms are through the bottom one, okay? My arms go through the top one.
Imagine being such an insipid normie that you see some sniv...
Wait, I mean, look, I think these contraptions are a bit silly. But obviously this family's having fun with it, right? Obviously this family's having a laugh. right? It's wholesome. I don't know, like I think there's some of the contraptions, but everyone's laughing, everyone's having a good time, right? And then PG, oh, what sort of stupid normie would do? Oh, chill out, for it's not that fucking deep, bruh.
Imagine being such an insipid normie that you see some snivelling technocrat telling you you can't hug your own grandma on Christmas Day. And your reaction is, oh, okay then, bollocks. And look who Hancock...
Jesus Christ. That clip really fucking triggered this dude. Like, chill, my guy. It's not that fucking deep. Like, they're just having a bit of fun with it. It is unbearable, Birdie, I know. Hopefully I'm making it a bit more bearable for you, though. Imagine being such an insipid normie telling you can't play a plus 2 and a +2. Technocrat is a new communist. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that clip could be... The thing is, yeah, I think those contraptions are all kind of a bit dumb, right? But like, I don't know. Like, they're just having fun with it. Who cares? Like, obviously, they're taking... I don't know.
is Bezzy mates with Dr. Strangelove.
They're literally just standing for... They're just standing together for a picture. What? Don't these people complain about guilt by association all the time? Wasn't there a whole thing that these motherfuckers did where they just whined about the fact that they were, like, you know, hanging out with Nazis, and they were like, I'm not a Nazi just because I spend time with one. Like, I don't know. And now he's putting a picture of two people standing together and be like, look at these best friends. They're probably sucking each other's dicks. Like, what? They're just standing for a picture together, Paul. Oh, God. I don't even really like this guy. I think this guy's a bit fucking cringe. Like, some of the stuff he says, I'm like, oh, fuck me. That sounds a bit yikes. You know what I mean? But, like, this is just, like, unhinged analysis.
Himself. Well, imagine my shock. Now they're going to issue freedom passes that force you to take the vaccine or get tested twice a week just to be able to leave your house.
Yeah. Well, that's his name, isn't it? Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab. That's his name. Yeah, I've read some of his stuff. Like some of the... I don't know. I don't like what he says. The thing is with people like Klaus Schwab, it's like the Streisand effect. Like, most people don't even know who he is. Like, I don't know. Is he actually going to do anything? Like, is he going to start implanting these microchips? I don't know. Anyway, look, this looks like it could be a good meme. Let's check it out.
Well, imagine my...
Look at his smug face.
Shock. Now they're going to issue freedom passes that force you to take the vaccine or get tested twice a week just to be able to leave your house.
Oi, mate. Have you got a license for that freedom?
Sorry to bother you. Can we just ask you how happy you're feeling right now?
I'm bloody miserable, actually. Pubs are shut. What do you expect?
The majority of Brits...
Is Paul Joseph Watson just... Does he like... Is this Paul Joseph Watson's spirit animal?
Bother you? Can we just ask you how happy you're feeling right now?
I'm bloody miserable, actually. Pubs are shut. What do you expect?
That's basically Paul's content right now. Him just being a grumpy old man yelling at strangers. Yelling at a cloud. The freedom pass has not been dealt with very well, I don't think. 49% to 34% British. Okay,
Majority of Brits support making the COVID vaccine mandatory. Some are even clamouring to take the shot so they can attend live music events again. Inject me now!
Wait. This is another one of his own articles. This is another one of his own articles that he's referencing here. This is ridiculous. Does he not see how ridiculous this is? Why does he not get called out for this? He like by his peers. Is this manufacturing consent? I mean, yeah. Yeah, it kind of is. But it's a different kind. It's a different kind of consent that's being manufactured. Consent to believe in unhinged conspiracy theories, basically. Oh, God, this is
to
annoying.
take the shot so they can attend live music events again. Inject me now! Imagine being such a mindless NPC that you beg to be injected just so you can see some shit band. Imagine a lifetime of being lectured and threatened by jumped up little twats like this.
The door is closed. If we have to ask you more than once to cover your nose, mouth, put your mask on, we are not going to be rude. We are not going to be nasty. We are going to simply take your seat number and your name, and when we get where we're going, you will either be arrested, fined, but you will also be placed on the no-fly list, meaning you will not be able to fly any airline for the rest of your life.
Oh my God.
We are government officials. This is government property.
So, okay.
If you choose to act out of content or character on this aircraft, you will be arrested and face 20 years imprisonment, and you will also receive a $250,000 fine.
Sir.
Oh, Jangles, the alternative is something called the Great Barrington Declaration. The Great Barrington Declaration is something that is in the process of being sort of debunked. I've got an interview going up about it with a COVID scientist. But basically they say that we should just not have any lockdown measures and we should just all go about our daily business whilst putting, you know, people that are at risk to one side and locking them away, basically. That's the alternative. Can I just point something out here, right? Why are we putting some essential worker on blast here? Why are we putting some random... Oh, hang on a sec. I think I might know the answer. The dude is of course, black. So that could be one reason. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't care about the working class. I would never dream of, like, putting a service worker on blast for, well, pretty much anything, really. Like, I just wouldn't do it. Because guess what? This poor fucker is having to work despite the fact there's a fucking plague ravaging the planet. Right? It's just like, I don't know. Doesn't see you as a worker, but sees you as a government, maybe, yeah.
Please, you need to stop.
Still, at least if we take the vaccine, all this inane social distancing and mask wearing will come to an end. Right? Wrong.
Once the process is complete.
Oh, God.
Does that mean they can take off their masks? They don't have to social distance? They can just go about their lives as before?
You know, I would recommend that that's not the case.
Can't wait for Biden's...
I love the fact that they cut him off. But the thing is, yeah, of course. It's not an on and off switch. The vaccine isn't an off switch for the virus. Right? You don't just have the vaccine and that's it. It's sorted. Of course, there's going to be a process and a time frame. Do you know? It's... Yeah, a bit of a sus cut, yeah.
Lockdown USA 2.0 and his national mask mandate.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, first pull up your mask.
Oh, but the masks haven't been politicised at all. And Biden totally isn't going to force Trump supporters to wear them like you'd force a misbehaving dog to wear a head cone. They think you're stupid.
Give me liberty or give me death. Unless there's a virus with a 99% recovery rate, in which case strip me of my freedoms, my job, my constitutional rights, and put me under house arrest.
That meme is so stupid. Like, honestly. Is Watson legit? Is it? Well, I mean, he's not intellectually challenged, no. I mean, that's a weird way of putting it. He's just a grifter. The quote, avoid like it's the plague, doesn't work anymore. Why the robot voice? I don't know. Yeah, mucho texto, yeah. PGW, go straight to the gulag. Get your uniform on and start mining.
My constitutional rights, and put me under house arrest.
Now, how about that totally fair and not suspicious at all presidential election, the bastion of unbiased credibility that is CNN?
What publication are you with?
CNN.
Fact-checked Sidney Powell's claim that Dominion...
Love the fact that they're not showing the clip of him melting.
Voting systems and Smartmatic had links to Venezuela, the Clinton Foundation, and George Soros. None of this is true. Problem is, later on, in the same article, they admit Smartmatic was founded by two Venezuelans and provided technology.
What the hell is...
To the
What's
Venezuelan
this?
government.
What's
Then again, In the same article, they admit Dominion...
What is this? What's all this? I mean, yeah, maybe the article was... I don't know. I missed much of text, though. Yeah, they got the corkboards out. Yeah.
Was a part of a Clinton Foundation program, and that the chairman of the board of Smartmatic's parent company is also on the board of a foundation run by George Soros. Oh, but there's no link. They think you're stupid.
There is no evidence of widespread voter fraud.
Wait.
Part of a Clinton...
It says none of this is true. Dominion has no corporate ties with Venezuela, the Clinton Foundation, or Soros. And while the chairman of the board of Smartmatic's parent company is also on the board of a foundation run by Soros, Open Society Foundation, Soros himself is not involved with the project, the company. While Dominion did agree to donate its technology to re-emerge democracies as part of a program run by the Clinton Foundation, Dominion said its statement has no company ownership relations with the foundation. I mean... It's got no corporate ties with Venezuela. It was founded by 2 Venezuelans and provided election technology to the Venezuelan government. I mean, what? This doesn't say what he thinks it says. Yeah, just highlight whatever you want to believe and hope that no one pauses it to actually look at what's being said. That's what it relies on. It relies on the idea that people just aren't going to pause it. And they're just going to watch it through. This looks very convincing. When you actually read the text. Yeah, I don't know.
Foundation program, and that the chairman of the board of Smartmatic's parent company is also on the board of a foundation run by George Soros. Oh, but there's no link. They think you're stupid.
There is no evidence of widespread voter fraud in the U.S. election. Fact checkers confirm.
Because forget judges, courts, sworn affidavits and all that shit. The fact checkers have confirmed it. Fact check. They're facts if I edit the wiki article. Maybe if more journalists in the White House press room...
Wait, hang on.
...like Todd confirmed it. Fact check.
Oh my god, it's this account here. Fact check. The facts if I edit the wiki article. Has anyone here ever tried to edit a wiki article with false information? Do you know what happens if you try and edit a Wikipedia article? Some fucking nerd, some no-lifer nerd will fucking immediately revoke your changes because you've not provided a citation or something like that. And oh my god, Nate, that's so true. This is so rich. Coming from the guy that cites his own articles. Yeah, when I was younger, I got IP banned from Wikipedia. I can't remember what I did. It was so long ago. I think it might have been Nigel Farage's Wikipedia entry that I edited. I can't remember. And then they've got the soy faces. I don't get it. Okay.
Fact check. They're facts if I edit the wiki article. Maybe if more journalists in the White House press room screech like toddlers having tantrums, Trump will finally concede.
Thank you all. Are you really not going to all of you need to answer this. Why is the federal government... What is going on? You're not working with the transition. You're all part of not recognizing democracy. You're all undermining the democratic election. Every one of you.
Why is the federal
and you won't work with the transition.
Maybe if Stephen Colbert fake cries a bit more, Orange Man bad will be a distant memory. Because that seems to be a hope leftists share with our own so-called conservative media, which at every turn has collapsed and caved. Half of Spectator USA's front page is devoted to calling people who are concerned about vote fraud crazy. And aside from Hannity and Tucker, at this point, Fox News is basically CNN.
Illegal vote.
Whoa. I just think we have to be very clear. She's charging the other side of welcoming fraud and welcoming illegal voting, unless she has more details to back that up.
Yeah, these recounts, haven't these recounts just ended up like shifting more votes towards Biden as well. Like the recounts haven't even helped Trump. Yeah, the Georgia recount gave Biden a few more votes. Like, it's over. Like, how are we still coping? I think this came out about a week ago. How are we still coping this hard? They found 15k votes or something in Georgia, but it's 5k for Trump and 10k for Biden.
I can't in good countenance continue showing you this.
Drudge, Daily Caller, all of them turncoats. And while Trump's hardcore base is out on the streets every day, what's Turning Point USA doing?
Here we go.
I said certified free, 7 days a week.
Okay, breaking it.
He's so mad. He's so mad that they're doing some marketing. What even is this? Politics.
7 days a week.
Wait. I can't imagine Turning Point USA put that up, did they? It said politics there. Look, politics. Wait, hang on a sec. Hang on, did he say Turning Point USA? Wait a sec.
Welcoming illegal voting. Unless she has more details to back that up, I can't in good countenance continue showing you this.
Drudge, Daily Caller, all of them turncoats. And while Trump's hardcore base is out on the streets every day, what's Turning Point USA doing?
Link in our bio. Politics. Oh, shop. Yeah, okay, I got it. Turning Point USA. Okay. Anyway, fucking, we get the idea. Okay. I swear to God, if I put this onto YouTube and my video gets like, because of that, I'm going to be really annoyed. It's in like a couple of seconds.
Raking in $30 million a year. It's the richest conservative activist outfit in the country. So where's the activism? Where are the protests? A 3-day student conference at the end of December after the electors have already met. What's that going to achieve? When it comes to conservative media and activist groups, it's time...
Well, yeah, I mean, the unfortunate reality for you, Paul, is like some of these people are just not willing to go to the unhinged lengths that you are. Right? Some people are like, do you know what? I've had enough. I had enough of the nonsense. We'll just accept it. Accept it and move on. Oh my God, I can't deal with this. Can't deal with this anymore.
Time to tear it all up and start again. Time to build a new empire from the ground up with new leadership. Because the current crop, they don't care about you. They don't care about Trump. They don't care about their country. All they care about is sounding smart to each other. Their bank balance and their precious Twitter and Facebook accounts. Turn off, unfollow, unsubscribe. They're all losers. And you know what losers are good at? Losing! But hey, shouldn't we all just be grateful that the hashtag resistance has saved the country from the evil fascist Trump? Erin Brockovich is mad at Biden for appointing a former DuPont chemical company consultant to his EPA transition team. Why the beef? Everyone knows Fortune 500 net worth $130 billion transnational big agro corporations are an integral part of the resistance. Biden's Pentagon transition team members are funded by the arms industry. And as
I mean, look, Paul, I'm going to be honest, you're not going to get any disagreement from me there, okay? Biden's fucking trash. Yeah, okay, I agree with you there, okay? But for very different reasons, I think. Yeah, you should only follow Peter because he's right. He knows the truth and he cares about you. Do you know, I was speaking to someone about this, right? I was speaking to someone about, like, parasocial relationships. Because, obviously, it's something I talk about a lot and I express concerns about it. And I say, you know, I don't want to foster like hardcore parasocial relationships, you know. I want to foster a place where people can come and watch my content, chuck a few dollars in the hat, whatever, and then that's it. But like, and I was like, oh, do I do enough? You know, can I do more? Are the people doing enough? Stuff like that, right? I thought you were sneaking in a socialist uprising. I was speaking of my best friend Chud Logic about parasocial relationships. But yeah, it's like but then this person I was speaking to sent me a video of a pastor in the United States. And, you know, the point was, you know, look, it's great to think of this stuff. Have a little look at what the other side are doing. Have a little look at what the pastor is doing. You know, look at what Paul Joseph Watson is doing here. There's no kind of push or effort to make people reflect on any sort of parasociality or anything like that. In fact, he's playing on it by saying they're wrong. Don't follow them. Unsubscribe from them. Right? Because obviously for Paul, he doesn't really care about that stuff, presumably. He just... Oh, yeah. Don't listen to the other side. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they are... Yeah, wait, yeah, that's true. They are. They're cancelling each other now. This is why I watch InfoWars almost daily. InfoWars is fun. InfoWars is funny. Okay, let's finish this video anyway. Come on.
Everyone knows the arms industry has been a long-standing mainstay of the resistance. There are at least 40 former lobbyists on Joe Biden's transition team. Again, when I think of authentic, organic, grassroots resistance to the prevailing...
Why was Paul not pointing out when Trump was working with like all these ghouls? Maybe he did. Maybe there's some time that he did that, perhaps. But it's like... Trump is the same when it comes to... Like, Trump claimed he was going to drain the swamp. Right? Trump claimed he was going to drain the swamp, and famously he didn't drain the swamp. So again, it's this partisan criticism.
Power structure. The first thing that pops into my head is corporate lobbyists. Biden's list of transition team members includes former Wall Street employees and those with close ties to Wall Street. Many of the big banks with links to Biden transition team members were major donors to the former vice president. Biden's transition team. Lobbyists, Wall Street bankers, and arms industry stooges. Welcome to the resistance.
It seems that the racist, corrupt, capitalist plutocrat is projected to win. No, the other one.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe like some of the Bernie people. I mean, it's funny, isn't it? Because like Bernie or bust has been this big discourse on the left online for the past 6 months. I don't know. Like that's been quite fractious for the left. The discourse around Bernie or bust. This Stone Toss comic is, I don't know, doesn't really hit the mark for me. Yeah, get Stone Toss in there.
They think you're stupid.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't know, Paul. Are you not? Don't you think your viewers are stupid if you're referencing yourself in your videos? Oh, there we go. Yeah, tossing stones in glass houses. There's Paul Joseph Watson. Okay. Video done. Never changes grifting ways. Self-referencing, self-sucking. Not surprising. And that's it, basically.